Alright, so I never thought I'd be the guy posting on here, but here we are. Life has a way of throwing you straight into the dumpster when you least expect it, and I guess this is my turn. So, a little background: I've been married to my wife, Emma, for 6 years. We met in college, did the whole meant-to-be thing, and honestly, I thought we had a solid relationship. No crazy fights, no obvious red flags. Just two people grinding through life together. We had a house, a couple of dogs, and what I assumed was mutual trust. Looking back, though, I can see the cracks. They weren't huge, more like hairline fractures in glass, easy to miss until it all shatters. It started with small things. She'd work late more often, phone glued to her hand like it was surgically attached. I'd catch her smiling at texts and then flipping the screen down. If I asked, she'd brush it off, just work stuff, or Mia sent me a meme. I wanted to believe her. I really did. But then I started noticing patterns. The late nights, the sudden interest in solo self-care weekends, the way she'd come home smelling like cologne that definitely wasn't mine. At first, I told myself I was paranoid. That I was overthinking. That I wasn't the kind of guy this would happen to. But the gut feeling wouldn't go away. And gut feelings? They exist for a reason. So, I did what any rational, totally not panicking husband would do: I started paying attention. And that's when everything went to hell. So there I was, playing detective in my own marriage. Not a role I ever wanted, but hey, life doesn't always give you a script. I wasn't about to go full-blown conspiracy theorist, but I needed something concrete, proof that I wasn't just spiraling into insecurity. The first real gut punch came on a random Tuesday. Emma was in the shower, and her phone lit up on the nightstand. I wasn't even trying to snoop, but the message preview was right there. Last night was incredible. Can't stop thinking about you. Winking face. Now, I wish I could say I handled this like a rational adult. That I calmly waited for her to get out of the shower, sat her down, and had a mature conversation. Nope. My brain short-circuited. My heart felt like it had been ripped out of my chest and thrown into a blender. I grabbed the phone. The message was from a number I didn't recognize. No name, just a string of digits. My hands were shaking as I unlocked it. Yes, I knew her passcode. Don't judge me, we trusted each other, remember? And there it was. A thread of text stretching back weeks. Flirty messages. Inside jokes I didn't understand. Plans to meet up. Mentions of our spot. Our spot? I heard the shower turn off. Panic set in. I had about 10 seconds before she walked in, and I had no idea what to do. So, like the idiot I am, I put the phone back, sat on the bed, and acted like nothing happened. Yeah. That was mistake number 1. Alright, so at this point, my heart is pounding out of my chest. I just read those texts, and now I have to sit here, pretending like I didn't just find out my wife has been sneaking around behind my back. Emma walks in, towel wrapped around her, hair dripping. She gives me this casual smile, the same one she's been giving me for years. Except now, it feels different. Fake. Manufactured. I try to play it cool. Ask her how her day was. She chats away, oblivious, telling me about some stressful project at work. And all I can think is, was she with him last night? I nod, pretend to listen, but my mind is running at 100 miles an hour. I know I need more than just texts. If I confront her now, she'll deny, gaslight, twist it around. I've seen enough Reddit stories to know how this game plays out. So I do what any self-respecting, and mildly unhinged, man would do. I start gathering evidence. That night, when she falls asleep, I go full investigator mode. I check her phone again. This time, I go deeper. Photos? Nothing incriminating. Call logs? A few repeat numbers, mostly late at night. Then I find something weird: an Uber receipt. She told me she was at a girls' night. The drop-off? A hotel. My stomach drops. At this point, I feel like I'm in a movie, except there's no epic soundtrack, just the sound of my own heavy breathing and the occasional stomach gurgle because I skipped dinner. Now, I could have waited. Could have planned my approach. But nope. I let my emotions take the wheel. I take screenshots, send them to my own phone, and then, because I'm a dumbass, I shake her awake. Emma, who the hell were you with at the hotel? She blinks, groggy, confused, then her face changes. I see it. The flicker of panic. And that's when I knew. So there she is, sitting up in bed, her face shifting through about 10 different expressions: confusion, irritation, fake innocence, and then, finally, the one I was waiting for, panic. What are you talking about? She says, rubbing her eyes like I just woke her up for no reason. I hold up my phone, showing her the Uber receipt. This. You told me you were at a girls' night. So why were you at a hotel? Her eyes flick to the screen, and for a second, just a second, I swear she stops breathing. Then she lets out this little laugh. A laugh. Like I just caught her sneaking an extra cookie, not potentially wrecking our marriage. Oh my God, babe, are you serious right now? She says, rolling her eyes. It was for work. We had an out-of-town client, and my boss booked a suite so we could do meetings without distractions. Now, I'd love to say I was born yesterday, but come on. At night? At a hotel? And you took an Uber instead of driving? She huffs, crossing her arms. I had drinks. I didn't want to drive. And yeah, sometimes meetings run late. Not everyone clocks out at 5 like you. The gaslighting attempt is so obvious it almost makes me laugh. But I'm not laughing. My hands are clenched into fists, my heart hammering so hard it feels like it's trying to break free from my chest. I decide to push. Okay, cool. Call your boss. Right now. Her face drops. Just for a second. But I see it. Are you kidding me? It's the middle of the night, she snaps. I just stare at her. Yeah. And I don't think he'd mind clearing up a misunderstanding that could end our marriage. Silence. Long, heavy. Awkward. Then she plays the victim card. I can't believe this, she mutters, shaking her head. After everything we've been through, you're seriously accusing me of cheating? Do you even trust me at all? And I just laugh. I actually laugh. No, Emma. I don't. Not anymore. That's when I see it, the wall crack. The act slipping. She's scrambling, trying to figure out her next move. And I know, without a doubt, that this isn't over. Not even close. At this point, I've got her cornered. The lies aren't sticking, and she knows it. But instead of coming clean, she does what cheaters do best, she doubles down. Emma scoffs, shaking her head like I'm the bad guy. You know what? I don't have to prove anything to you. If you don't trust me, that's on you. Oh, hell no. You don't have to prove anything? I say, laughing bitterly. You've been acting sketchy for weeks, you lied about where you were, and I just found out you were at a hotel behind my back. So yeah, Emma, you kinda do. She crosses her arms, her jaw tightening. This is ridiculous. And that's when I decide, I'm done playing nice. Alright, I say, standing up. Then I'll find out for myself. Her eyes widen just a bit. What do you mean? I grab my phone and start typing. I'll just call the hotel, see if they have any records. Or maybe I'll text Mia and ask if she was actually at this girl's night with you. I barely finish my sentence before she lunges for my phone. Full-on panic mode. Are you serious right now? She shrieks, trying to grab it from my hands. You're spying on me? This is crazy. I pull my phone back, staring her dead in the eyes. You're only freaking out because you know I'll find out the truth. And that's when it happens. The moment everything shatters. She exhales sharply, stepping back. Her whole body slumps, like she's deflating. Fine, she mutters, barely above a whisper. You want the truth? You got it. My stomach twists. I've been seeing someone, she finally says. It wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. Boom. Just like that, my entire world implodes. I don't say anything at first. I just stand there, staring at the woman I thought I knew, my ears ringing, my hands numb. And all I can think is, now what? You know that feeling when you miss a step going down the stairs, and for a split second, your stomach drops like you're about to die? Yeah. That. But stretched out into a never-ending free fall. Emma just stands there, arms crossed, looking at the floor like she's annoyed that she had to admit it. Like I'm the one who dragged the truth out of her, so now I'm the problem. You've been seeing someone, I repeat, just to make sure I heard it right. My voice comes out weird, like it's not even mine. She sighs. It wasn't serious. I actually laugh. I laugh. A sharp, humorless, borderline psychotic kind of laugh. Oh, well, in that case, I feel so much better. Not serious, why didn't you just say so? She glares. You don't have to be an ass about it. And that's when something inside me snaps. Are you? I stop, pressing my fingers into my temples because if I don't, I might actually put a hole in the wall. Emma, do you even hear yourself? You lied to me. You snuck around. You had a whole damn side relationship, and now you're acting like I'm the problem for reacting? She rolls her eyes. Rolls her freaking eyes. It just happened, she says. I didn't mean to hurt you. I can't even respond. My hands are shaking, my pulse hammering so hard I feel lightheaded. I take a deep breath. Who is he? She hesitates. A half second too long. It doesn't matter. Oh, but it does. Who is he? She looks away. You don't know him. That's when I know she's still lying. Because if it were some random guy, she'd have just said so. But she's hiding something. And then it clicks. Oh my God, I whisper. It's someone I know, isn't it? Her silence is the only answer I need. And just like that, I'm seeing red. I feel like I'm standing on a landmine, knowing the second I take a step, I'll explode. It's someone I know, I say again, my voice eerily calm. Who is it? Emma presses her lips together, still refusing to meet my eyes. And that tells me everything, this isn't just some fling with a random stranger. This is personal. And then, like an idiot, I start naming names. Is it someone from your work? One of our friends? Someone from the gym? Nothing. No reaction. Then I throw out a name just to see her flinch. Is it Ryan? And that's when she looks up. Boom. Ryan. My best friend. The guy I've known since college. The guy who was my best man at our freaking wedding. My chest tightens, and for a second, I genuinely can't breathe. You're joking. She says nothing. You and Ryan? My voice cracks. How long? She hesitates. Too long. A few months. A few months. I stumble back like she just physically hit me. My knees almost buckle. I feel sick. Emma starts rambling. It wasn't planned, okay? It just happened. We got close, and one thing led to another. Don't. My voice comes out raw, shaking with barely contained rage. Do not stand there and tell me it just happened. You made a choice. Repeatedly. I feel something boiling inside me, something dark and ugly. I need to hit something, scream, do anything to get this out of me. But instead, I just stare at her like she's a stranger. Like she's dead to me. You threw away our marriage, I whisper. For Ryan. Her eyes are glassy, but I don't know if it's guilt or if she's just upset that she got caught. I didn't mean to hurt you. I shake my head, my whole body numb. Get out. She blinks. What? You heard me. My voice is stone now. Cold. Unforgiving. Get out. For the first time since this whole nightmare started, she looks scared. And I don't care. Emma just stands there, stunned. Like she can't believe I actually told her to leave. Wait, she says, taking a step toward me. Can we just? No, my voice is firm. Final. You made your choice. Now get the hell out. She opens her mouth like she's going to argue, but I don't give her the chance. I grab my keys, my wallet, and my phone. I need air before I completely lose it. I storm out, get in my car, and drive. No destination, just away. Away from the house, away from the lies, away from the wreckage of my marriage. I end up in some empty parking lot, gripping the steering wheel so hard my knuckles go white. My mind is spinning, replaying everything. Emma. Ryan. Months. I dry heave into my lap. This isn't real. This can't be real. But it is. And now, I have two choices, collapse or take control. I wipe my face, take a deep breath, and start making calls. First up? A lawyer. I'm not dragging this out, not giving her a chance to weasel her way back in. Divorce papers are happening ASAP. Next? Ryan's girlfriend. Oh yeah, did I mention he's in a relationship? Because he is. And his girl? She deserves to know. I find her number in my contacts. Ryan and I used to double date all the time, because of course we did. I hit dial. She picks up after 2 rings. Hey. What's up? I take a deep breath. Hey. I need to tell you something. And I'm really, really sorry. Her whole world is about to shatter, just like mine. And Ryan? He's about to feel every ounce of the betrayal he put me through. Ryan's girlfriend, let's call her Lena, goes dead silent after I drop the bomb. Ryan and Emma, she finally whispers, her voice trembling. Yeah, I say, my throat tight. 4 months. Then comes the breathing. You know, the kind, short, ragged, like someone trying not to hyperventilate. Are you sure? I could have softened the blow, but why? She deserves the truth, just like I did. I have proof. Texts, Uber receipts, all of it. Silence. Then, very calmly, send me everything. Oh, she's not crying. She's furious. I send the screenshots, and within minutes, she calls me back. We're ruining them, she says. I don't care how, but they don't get to walk away from this clean. God, I like her energy. Here's what happens next. She kicks Ryan out. Apparently, they lived together. Within an hour of my call, his bags are on the curb, locks changed, everything. I file for divorce. First thing the next morning, I'm in my lawyer's office, making it official. No second chances, no working through it. She's done. I expose Ryan. He works at a big corporate firm, and a surprise, he was dating Lena against company policy. Guess who now has proof that he cheated? Lena takes that straight to HR. Emma realizes she screwed up. Suddenly, my phone is blowing up. Calls, texts, voicemails. Apologies, please, excuses. It was a mistake. I never meant to hurt you. Can we talk? Nah. We can't. I block her. And Ryan. And anyone who thinks I should just forgive and move on. Emma made her choice. Now she gets to live with it. So, here we are. The dust has settled, the wreckage is clear, and somehow, I'm still standing. Emma? She tried. Oh, she tried. After I filed for divorce, she showed up at my place, crying, begging, saying she'd made a huge mistake. I love you. It was just a stupid fling. Please don't throw everything away. I just looked at her and said, you threw it away. Not me. Then I shut the door in her face. Ryan? Lost everything. His job, his girlfriend, his reputation. Last I heard, he was sleeping on a friend's couch, trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Lena and I? We actually became friends. Trauma bonding, I guess. We grab drinks sometimes and laugh about how we dodged 2 massive bullets. And me? I'm free. I won't lie, there were nights where the pain hit me like a freight train. Where I questioned everything. But then I'd remind myself, she wasn't the person I thought she was. And I deserved better. So, if you're reading this and you've been in my shoes, here's my advice: walk away. Don't wait for closure, don't fall for their fake tears. Just go. The best revenge is rebuilding a life so good, they become nothing but a bad memory. And me? I'm already halfway there. The end.